Number 1.
There are 5 facts that you should know about offer in contract of law. For the first one is type of offer. There are 2 types of offer, expressed and implied offer. So let's talk about the first one. Expressed offer is an offer made in words, written or spoken, so simply we can say any offer which is expressed by offeror to offeree by his words is known as expressed offer. Just take an example. Mr. X says to Mr. Y, I am willing to purchase your car for 10,000. So you can see here Mr. X clearly expressed his offer to Mr. Y, so this is example of expressed offer. So, we talk about the another type of offer, that is the implied offer. An implied offer which can be understood by the conduct of the parties. An offer, implied from the conduct of the parties or from the circumstances of the case, is known as implied offer. For an example, a bus playing on a definite route, maybe that is from town to another town, offer to carry passengers for a fare on a stated route. It is an implied offer.
Number 2.
For the facts number 2, to whom offer can be made. An offer can be made to one person, a group or to the world. But every offer can be accepted by certain people. For the first one is, for particular person, which is only the offeree can accept the offer. Next, a group of a person. If an offer is made to a group of people, then only individuals within that group can make an acceptance. For example, if Sir Arif offered to Class 3A whoever get 4.0 GPA result in final exam will get a reward Rm 200. So, only students from Class 3A is able to claim the reward if they accept the offer made by Sir Arif. Last but not least, the offer also can be made to general public. An offer can be made to the whole world. Anyone who came forward and performed the condition was considered to have accepted the offer.
Number 3.
Next, for the number 3, communication of an offer. Based on Section 4(1) of Contract Act 1950, says that the communication of the offer is complete when it comes to the knowledge of the person it has been made to. So when the offeree or any member of the public becomes aware of the offer, the communication of the offer is said to be complete. So when 2 people are talking, face to face or using the mobile phone, so that, the communication will be complete as soon as the offer is made. Example, if Aaron tells Alicia he will sells his shoes for Rm 100, the communication is complete as soon as the words are spoken. Let us take the same example. Amang writes to Amy, offering to sells his shoes for Rm 100. He posts the letter on 2nd May. The letter reaches Amy on 4th May. So the communication is said to complete on 4th May.
Number 4.
Facts number 4, revocation of an offer. In this topic, Section 5(1) provides that a proposal may be revoked at any time. An offer only can be revoked before the communication of its acceptance is complete as against the proposer and not afterwards. For your information, offer can be revoked in 4 ways as provided under Section 6. Under Section 6A, an offer is revoked by the communication of notice of revocation by the proposer to the other party. For the example, Adam wanted to sell his watch to Sarah and Sarah said that she will tell Adam her confirmation to buy before Monday. Adam may revoke the offer before Monday or before Sarah accept the offer. Under Section 6B provide that offer can be revoked by the lapse of time prescribed in the proposal, or its acceptance. If no time prescribed, it will be revoked by the lapse of a reasonable time and when there is no communication of acceptance. Meanwhile, under Section 6C, an offer is revoked if an offeree fails to fulfill a condition precedent to acceptance. As the example, Kevin says to Jenny that he will give Jenny Rm 50 if Jenny managed to finish all tasks that Kevin gave him before 3 p.m. Last section in revocation of an offer is Section 6D, that an offer is revoked if the offerer is deaf or experience mental disorder. The example is, Lim want to sell his car to Bob and he give Bob 3 weeks to decide. 2 weeks later Lim passed away and Bob did know about it and send a confirmation letter to communicate his acceptance. Acceptance made by Bob is valid.
Number 5.
For the last facts, which is the number 5, difference between offer and invitation. Do you know what is the difference between an offer and invitation to treat? Offer is when you accepted it. It will render an agreement to be a valid contract, while the acceptance of invitation to treat will not create any legal relationship. There are few situations that cause some confusion between two parties, as either there is a valid contract or not. The situation is normally in cases of tender, auction, advertisement and display of goods. Tender is a situation where X invites a supplier or few suppliers to tender a quotation for goods and services. In this case, the action that taken by X is not an offer, therefore X is not bound to accept the lowest bid or any bid. The real offer is actually the one that supplier made to X. Next, is auction. In general, person who bids for the price is offerer. An offer to buy can be made verbally or by action. In an auction, earlier offer and acceptance automatically void when a higher bid is made. Advertisement is also an invitation to treat. An advertisement in a newspaper, radio or seen on television will be considered as an offer for those who does not understand law. Also, the vacancy advertisement in newspaper is not an offer that can be accepted. It is merely an invitation to treat. However, there is exception in advertisement, which is advertisement considered to be a valid offer, and normally it happened in a unilateral contract. Last but not least is display of goods. Many shops use the concept of self-services, which is the customer just need to choose goods and then take it to counter to pay.